Welcome to Cape Trekking, welcome back if there's been a four. Today I'm going to start in North Sheffield, Greno Woods. I'm at the Cairn at the moment in the car park, and this is going to be another Cape Trekking Sheffield Wing It day, because I ain't got a clue where I'm going. I just thought I'd completely wing today, so instead of going down into Greno Woods that way, I'm going to head back towards Witter Woods and have a wee trek round and see what I can see. I think I might have to change these. I know it looks a bit dull because I'm in the trees, but it's an absolutely scorcher of a day, so I think I'm going to have to change these gigs into my shades. Boom, there we go. Right, so let's go on a journey and see where it takes us. Oh, what a stunning day again. Welcome to Witter Woods, Greno Woods and Warncliffe Woods. So let's have a look and see what's about. It's absolutely beautiful today. I'll keep saying it, but so nice to be out. Come on. Sunshine. Sunshine. I wonder if that's natural or that was a bomb crater. The Second World War, when they bombed all this area, thinking it was industrial, following the river up. Who knows? Anyone knows? Drop us a comment.
I think I found it now. What I've been looking for. Isn't it beautiful? It's got my head all up in the clouds. I think I found it now. Everything I want might be a miracle.
You know, I love these. These Woodland Trust. They certainly look after people that like walkers and hikers. I wonder if it's a double one. It is. Fantastic. Love these. Like I was saying, I ain't got a clue where I'm going to end up, or how far I'm going to do, or what I'm going to see. I have been in these woods before, but a long time ago. But it's more or less in my local area now where I live. So obviously I don't live where I used to live, Stocksbridge. I live at Ecclesfield, so I've been here just over a year. And I'm loving it. Loving it. I said I'd never live in Sheffield. But I think this is closest I want to be. But I'm actually loving it, to be fair. This part of the city. It's really nice. Just like these woods. There's certainly some old trees in this woods. That is really old. Wow, but it's so nice to see leaves back on trees. Weather. Gorgeous. And there's some stunning walks at this part of the city. Don't usually talk about sport on my channel. Usually about hiking and history, but who watched the football the other night, the England game? Credit where credit's due, because you all know that I'm a Scotland fan. Sound very Scottish, don't I? But you know, I've got reasons for that. But I've got to say, England played very well, and especially in the second half. The first 20 minutes of that second half, I thought they'd have beaten anybody, I think, that day. They played very well. Don't know how far they're going to get in the tournament. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, we're going to win it now, we're going to win it. I'm not so sure. As long as Scotland can get out of the group stage, I'll be quite happy. I think England's more or less expected to get through. to the next round. They usually are, aren't they? Yeah, I think credit where credit's due. I thought they played very, very well. You know, can't take that away from him, I suppose. Now you're going to ask, Jay, you've got a Barnsley accent, you've got a South Yorkshire accent, you're from Yorkshire, why do you support Scotland? Well, my grandparents were from Scotland and I've always supported Scotland ever since I can remember. So that ain't going to change now, is it? If Yorkshire had a national side that was qualified for the FIFA, the UEFA, then it'll be the White Rose all day. But Yorkshire has got an international side, but they play in the non-affiliated competitions with the smaller countries that aren't affiliated to UEFA. That's the European, FIFA, sorry, the world body. So they do play in like cups and tournaments, and they play other countries. Yorkshire's big enough to be a country. It's bigger than Wales in population. So the White Rose, but they're never going to be a national side, are they? No, unless we get an independence. Well, there's two ways I can go here. Either go down that way or follow my favourite TPT, the Trans-Pennine Trail. Nah, I could actually go that way. I don't think I'm going to go that way. Which way should I go? I might continue for a bit. You can't actually believe we're in a city, in these woods. Now I did hear the other day that Sheffield has more trees than people. It's the greenest city in Europe. And I can believe that, because it doesn't matter whereabouts in the city you go, you are never far away from a trail, a wood, a massive park, a lot of green areas. And I think that's brilliant, and I think that's a credit to Sheffield City Council to preserve these green spaces for people. But you just can't believe, being in somewhere like this, that you are actually in a city. So peaceful, so nice, apart from me gassing. Or as our lass says, Jay, the waffling again. Can't help that. Now my next task is to find out where my footpath is to get across into them woods. Sure there'll be one somewhere. I spy. See what this takes me. So I've just stumbled across this notice board here, and it says the woods that we are standing in at the moment has been studied for over 700 years, and possibly there was woodland before that, but these was all planted. It was natural, it was coppiced and replanted about 700 years ago. The local inhabitants used the wood from here for burning and making things. There's a little spelk basket. It's like a little pond. I'm going to have a look for it in a minute. It says it's round here somewhere. I can't see it at the moment, but it can't be far away. It says the local Sharp family used to make the wicker baskets, and used to get the wood from here and used to boil and eat them up to make them bendy so they can make the baskets, and they used it by using this little pond. It was made by them, the Sharp family, and also the Dronfield family from Greno side made clogs, yeah, clogs, out of the elder wood, which was harvested here back in the 19th century. So it's full of history, this place, it really is. So next time you're walking through your local woods, wherever you are, stop, take note, and possibly what could have happened in that area that you're standing in. I'm going to have a look for this, what you call it, a spelk basket pond. But I'll flip the camera around so you can have a look at this board yourself. But this is Greno Woods. Well, I found the pond. Looks like it's not been used for years, doesn't it? Oh, the algae in it and everything, but yeah, there you go. The spelk basket used by the Sharp family. Seriously old style fencing. Reminds me of them American battlefield fences, you know, like Gettysburg and places. Proper old style. Don't make fences like that anymore. Weird style benches. Wonder what purpose of that is there. Not really footstools, are they? If you sat on that big bench at the back, you've got to be a tall person to put your feet on there. Wow, yeah, not seen them like that before. Still following the TPT, although I don't think the railway ran on here. At least I don't think so. But these woods are so nice, so peaceful, so tranquil. And these paths are amazing. Here, that's what it used to be then. Obviously missing the middle bit. The other one just had the bench and the two at the front, but it's missing the table in the middle. Somebody's probably took it on and put it in the garden. Bit early for me to stop though. Let's carry on. You know, when I normally come out for a trek, for a wee walk, I'd like to incorporate some history with me walks, but this whole place is just history. Not a castle, not big houses, not graveyards, nothing of solid historical interest, but these woods are so old. I'm literally just surrounded by history in the meagre sense. But why wouldn't you just want to come out on a day like this? So beautiful. So, I'm here. I think this area is called Burn Cross. I've had a look on my map, so I'm just going to follow the path round up into Hallwood and Addison Spring and see what this enclosure is, and then have a walk round back up to Little Hallwood, I think. So I'm here, and this is all Greno Woods, but don't like these information. This is Sandy Lane, where I am at the moment. I'm just going to continue walking around this way, see if there's out of interest for me up here. Well, that's one long straight path. Still can't think railways are a run on here though. I really wouldn't have thought so. In fact, I know they didn't. I've just had one of the most strangest feelings ever. I could have swore there was a cyclist at the back of me. So I turned around, nothing. But as I turned around, I could hear the whiz past me of wheels. And I turned back to look, nothing. There's absolutely no around me at all. That was weird. If anybody's got any information about the Greno Woods being haunted, drop me a comment, because that, I swear you not, that was real. It just felt like there was somebody at the back of me on bike. So I turned around to let them pass. There were no there, and as I turned around to look the other way, the noise of wheels went past me. So I spun round, note. And I've had a look on the other path, there's nobody about. That was freaky, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Feel a bit on edge now. And me trapped in woods all by myself. Now they're real. Just having 2 minutes sat on this bench. That was a steep bit of an hill. And that's also steep. Don't look it, but it is. Like that. I don't have to go that way. I'm not going that way. Oh, don't know what that says. Does something or other. Or I can go that way to Sandy Lane. Well, is she a singer? Sandy Lane. Sure she was a singer. It's only 2 minutes. I don't know if to go that way or straight up. Don't know which way that takes me, to be honest. Oh, he's shifting, this guy. He's come belting down this hill. Literally just took that corner and down here he went. That breeze is beautiful, but that's when you bend. I've got some sun cream in my bag. A bit late now, innit? I think I'll just have another 2 minutes and then have a drink. I don't have to carry on straight up. I'm going to see what's up there on my map. Or I might go on Sandy Lane. We'll see in a minute. So I've decided to continue uphill. up to the viewpoint and then up to Greno, which is the trig point, so it's high up. So I'm going to continue further up, because if I go back on Sandy Lane, that takes me back to where I've just been, because it goes round in a loop. That way takes me to Pontefract Road, which is practically in the Barnsley district, and my car's parked further over that direction, so I'm going to carry on straight up. I've had a few minutes rest, I've had a drink, so I'm going to go up to the trig point and the viewpoint, see what views I can see from up there, because apparently they look absolutely amazing. I have been up there before, a long time ago though. So I'll catch it at top. This just keeps going up and up and up. I don't think I'm a million miles up top. The views is going to be worth it, I know it. Whoa, shattered. Shame about these trees. Let's have a look in towards Barnsley. If you can see in the distance, let me zoom in. You've got Emily Moor Mast of Huddersfield Way. The views are absolutely immense. It's just a shame about these trees on either side. But I can see why they put it as a viewpoint. You're bagged. Now one of nice points in this area. I'll put it on screen how high we are, as it doesn't tell you. Greno, no, or Greno, no, if you want to like it. High up. So I'm heading the other direction back towards the car park where I started. I've done about 3 miles, 3.5 miles, something like that. So just a nice steady one in this heat today. I'll have some scran and do a bit of scran review when I get back to the car park. Got some sort of wrap today, and I'll do a review on that drink as well. I've got no beef jerky today though, didn't get none. But this has been absolutely beautiful, and it's on our doorstep, and people just don't get out enough, and it's good for mental health. It's good for your fitness. I mean, I've recovered quite quickly from coming up that hill, which is a good sign. I mean, I'm nowhere near as fit as I were. Still packing a lot of weight, too much weight than I'd rather have. But that's my doing. I've never got it off since lockdown. And that was a while ago now, wasn't it? Fair few years, so I've not got out as much as I wanted to, and I've made a pact to myself this year that I'm going to get out and start doing more treks. Get a little bit more fit, and then I'll start doing my big walks again like I used to do on my Keep Trekking channel, the original channel. Please check it out, please like and subscribe. Unfortunately I still can't get onto it, still heard nothing back from YouTube how to do it, so maybe I'm going to end up having to stick with this one. But please like and subscribe to this channel, Keep Trekking 2 as well. That would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Your help and your support is always in big gratitude. Thank you, that's much appreciated. Very high up now. Now if you can see across at the valley, probably not with the trees. Maybe if I get a little bit further forward for you. But that's Burn Cross at the very bottom, and Chapel Tarn, and then over to Barnsley. We're right on the border of Sheffield and Barnsley here. So it's not a bad place to be. Trying to think what to call this trek today apart from like Greno Woods walk or something. But I'm actually walked all the way around on the loop path. So what I might call it is Greno Woods loop path walk or loop path trek. It's an hard choice. I'll find somewhere to get some scran in a minute, eat me scran. But wow, what a beautiful, I know I keep saying it, but what a stunning day out. Or morning, should I say, into afternoon. Absolutely wonderful. One thing you've got to remember when if you are doing Greno Woods, keep your ears peeled, because that runs from top to bottom on all different parts of these woods is mountain bike trails, and it actually does signpost bike trails. So, and they fly across these paths from one side down, right down, keep going down to the bottom, so they can just fly out at you like super bikes. Now then, would that be a bad spot? Me reckon not. Think I might have my scran here. Let's go and do a review. I started doing these food reviews on my last video, the Conisborough Castle one. Please go back and check that out. I've seen loads of people do food reviews before, and I thought I'm just gonna have a crack at it. I was really, how can I put it without being nasty? Probably taking the pee a little bit out of food reviews, because you know, to me sometimes, as long as if that's what your channel's about, going around getting takeaways and doing different reviews on food, fine. But when I see such as myself that are walkers, hikers, walkers, whatever, that do food reviews, I find it quite funny. I don't know why, I just find it quite funny. So I thought I'll just do it in my last video. So I'm going to do another one. Probably the last one I'll ever do, maybe. But I'm going to do a food review. I'm going to start with this Powerade drink. Now this is the blue one, but this is not one of the football ones. And this is berry and tropical fruits. I'm going to have a taste and see what it tastes like, and I'll give you the quote out of 10. Here goes. Are you ready? Now it's very blue. Now, seriously, I can taste the berry. The tropical fruits don't come through very much. I can definitely taste the berry. It's a lot more diluted than the red one that I had the other day, to be fair. You can see I've already had a couple of swigs out of that already, haven't I? But yeah, that's I prefer the red one. So that's the Powerade. There is other drinks available. Don't know copyrights. Bloody Clegs. Berry and tropical fruits. It's alright, but I preferred the red one, to be honest. Now I've got a gourmet selection. Marinated barbecue chicken tortilla wrap. Now it's wrapped well. Can't help me saying sorry. And it's got a cardboard back. Take your rubbish on with you, don't leave it with you. So I'm going to have a taste, see what this... I like tortilla wraps, to be fair. I do like tortilla wraps. When you can finally get into it, because it's like bloody Fort Knox. Sorry for swearing. Smells nice. Ah, get off, get off, get off. Oh, you little buggers just bit me. Get out. Oh, you little sugar. Get out. Little clegg. Get. Probably smelt me gourmet food. Get out with you, man. Anyway, back to food review. Sorry about that. Just being bitten by a little so-and-so. I don't think they meant to eat these. I think they meant to just look at them. Right, I finally got into it. Right, so it's a marinated barbecue chicken wrap. Let's have a gander at this, huh? The tortilla's really very fluffy, very nice. Not one of those horrible dry ones that you can buy. The chicken is beautiful, it's very tender with the salad and the obviously the barbecue sauce. And it practically tastes like what I'd expect it to taste like, to be honest. Yeah, that's not bad. I'd have this again. Sorry. Yeah. Quite nice, that. Plenty of stuff inside it. Unlike that sausage roll I had the other day. Oh, that proper bit me, that did. Come on now. Bloody clegs. As long as it wants to tick, I'm alright. So I'm going to give this a mighty 9 out of 10. Mighty 9 out of 10. I'm only going to give that 5 out of 10. Because the tropical fruits, which I were hoping were going to come through more, it's very diluted. It's nice, you can really taste the berries, but the tropical fruits, I can't taste them. But at least it hydrates your body and mind. So I'm going to give that a 5, I'm going to give that a strong 9. So I'm going to sit here, finish my scran, and I'll catch up with you when I set off, if I've not been bitten to death. See you in a minute. Just come across this. Woodland wisdom you have found, tween the trees and in the ground. Look of the greenwood I give to you, may all your wishes soon come true. That's good, isn't it? I'll follow this trail down. It's called the Enchanted Wood Trail. It's obviously for kids. But we'll see. They're nice, aren't they? I love them. It's not a very long trail, so I'll have a goosey gander down. Just go off at main trail. Obviously things for bairns to do while they're in woods. That's lovely. Being a big bairn, miss then. So one of those zigzags. I don't know if you can see that proper on camera. All these. I don't think the camera does it justice. I think it's like one of those in and outs. You know what I mean? Marvellous. So, another one. Up ahead, the twisted track. Once you start, do not look back. To overcome what lies ahead, wiggle and weave like a thread. See, I've gone wrong way around here. I'm going backwards. You are supposed to weave in and out of these, which I've just done. I'm going opposite way around. See what this one says. Oh, so this is the beginning. Welcome to the magic dell, where creatures of the woodland dwell, with moss and bracken, sticks and stone, built a home for a friendly gnome. I didn't see any gnomes. You thought there'd been one carving or something within there, wouldn't you? But I never saw one. Right. See what else there is. That'd be a perfect place to put a gnome, wouldn't it? Where are you? I missed it. Helicopter somewhere. Ah, it's alright for bands, isn't it? Obviously they walk on top of that. Hopefully not fall off. Proper waffling today. There's another sign here, see what this one says. I think this is the beginning of it. So it's not a long trail. There you go. Enchanted Forest Trail. Seek the magic in this place, guided by my woodland face. Follow the path to the end, there you'll find me waiting friend. Right, so I presume there must have been a gnome at the beginning and I must have missed it. But there were a carving of a gnome. I must have missed it. I come off this main trail, which would have come down here actually, so I'm not out my way. So I can go in that way, back to the main car park. I know it weren't very interesting, that little trail, but I thought if there's any kiddies watching and they do live pretty localish to here, maybe they'd want to come and have a look and see if they can find the little gnome. I presume there's a gnome waiting for you somewhere. You never know. You never know. Oh, I like my little food review. I'm trying not to laugh all the time. When I did it the other day on my Conisbee video, I was trying not to laugh then. I did a really good job of that. Try not to laugh. I don't want to be disrespectful for people that do these food reviews. I just find it quite funny what if, such as myself, that does walking and trekking and hikers, they do a bit of food review. I know it adds to the flavour of the videos, but I don't know, I just find it strange. But most people find me strange, so works in roundabouts, doesn't it? This could be interesting to some people. Pizza in the woods on Wednesdays, servings from 5 till 9 PM. Cold drinks, tables and seating, pre-booking and collection available. Enjoy eating outside in nature, dogs and kids bikes all welcome. And you can find them on here. So if that's interests anyone, there you go. Prime Pizzeria. So as I cross this extremely busy road, alright, sacky bugger, come back into the car park now where I started. So I'm going to end this video here. So thank you very much for watching. J-Art, till next time, keep trekking, trek on. Ta-da! What a fabulous day. See you again.